Okay, now we will see what are the syntaxes used in the SQL. First, we will see what is the general syntax. A general syntax. So, if you can see general syntax, a statement type, clause 1, clause 2. Statement type, clause 1, clause 2, and the semicolon. N number of clauses you can add. Remember that this is just a general idea about the SQL syntax. So when you talk about the statement type, select, insert, update, delete, create, alter, drop. Statement type can be select, insert, update, delete, create, alter, drop. Now clause 1, clause 2, etc. represents the clauses specific to the statement type. So with the insert, some specific clauses goes, right? You cannot write anything over here. That's what we are going to learn in this. That's what we are going to learn in this chapter, how SQL is structured. Clause 1, clause 2 represents the clauses specific to the statement types. So what are the statement type? Select, insert, update, create, delete, drop. So clauses are dependent on the insert type. So what statement type you are using, as per that the clause will go. Now some common clauses include select, from, where, group by, having, order by. For the select statement, can you see? For the select statement, select, from, where, group by, having, order by for the select statement. And values set, where for the insert and update and delete. So these values clause, set, where for insert, update, delete. Then semicolon terminates the SQL statement. It is used to separate the multiple SQL statements when executing them together. So semicolon is important. Which means that you can execute multiple SQL statements at once. Then we have seen statement types, clauses, right, and the semicolon. Three important things you need to remember. Statement type can be select, insert, update, delete, create, alter, drop. Clauses can be select, from, where, group by, having, order by, values set, where, insert, update, delete. But remember one thing very clearly, you cannot write any clauses over here. Clauses are dependent on the statement type. Now, whenever we write the actual SQL queries, you understand these things. Now, when you talk about the SQL syntaxes, it's all about statement types and the clauses. So if you see here, so here we can say primary statements and clauses. Primary statements and clauses. If you see, in the structured query language, various clauses are used to modify, filter, manipulate data. Here are some commonly used clauses in the SQL. Select, from, where, insert, delete, update. Select means what? Select clause is used to retrieve the data from one or more table. It specifies the column to be included in the result set. Select the data from the table. Give me the data from the table. From means what? From which table? From clause says that select the data from this table. Where says that select from where. Where says that condition. We need to add some condition. Select from car table if car ID is 10. Right? So where you will write the condition. Condition can be written over here in this where clause. Insert, delete, update. Can you see these? So these select is used to read the data from the table, while These two, while these three are used to update the data. 1, 2, 3. These three are used to update the data. Select is used to read the data. Now, remember that the statements, the purpose of the statement is very important. Select reading the data, right? Insert, you can say inserting new record, delete existing record, update existing record, right? So purpose of the statement is very important. And remember that from the purpose of the statement has been divided into the 4 categories. See, there are a lot of categories actually, but typically you can say DML, DDL, DCL, DQL. So from the purpose of the statement is divided into the different categories. DML, data manipulation language. DDL, data definition language. DCL, data control language. DQL, data query language, right? So statements are categorized from its purpose. So DML, manipulation, they manipulate the data. DDL, they define the data. Data definition language, they define the data. DCL, they control the data. They think whom to access what. Then DQL, they query the data. So from the purpose, well, statements and the clauses, only few I have written. There are a lot of other clauses like group by, having, order by, right? In between, lot of things are there. But these are the important ones. Select, from where, insert, update, delete. Right? So what we have seen, what are the different statements in the clauses? Then what are the different statement types? So we are going to see each statement type in very much detail in upcoming videos. I hope you have understood the SQL syntax, then statements and the clauses, and the different types of the statements in this video. If you have any query, write it in the comment box. If you have understood, write it in the comment box. Thanks for watching. See you in the next topic.